So this is actually a solving equations video, and so because we have an equal signs here. So we have 3 over x plus 2 minus 1/6 is equal to 7 over 3 in brackets x plus 2. And so this is actually question 3 or 4y, sorry, from the review. So we're going to actually follow the DAF approach so that, d denominators out, then your add-ins, then our factoring out. So here, our actual common factor is going to be x plus 2. Okay, so unlike questions we've done before, we've typically seen our fraction denominators be a number, and in this case we actually have a variable as well. So when you're finding a common factor, it doesn't necessarily have to be that 5 or 15 or whatever that those numbers are. It could actually be something like x plus 2. So we're going to multiply every term by x plus 2, and so this is a great question where we won't always get rid of the our denominators right away, because we'll still have the 6 and the 3 left, but at least we're making some progress and getting rid of those common factors. Okay, so those will cancel out. So now what I have left is I have my 3, and we can't forget, oh sorry, I forgot a -1 there. So again, writing your question out is very important. So I'm going to combine my like terms now. I'm going to break open this bracket. So I have a -1, and I multiply that by, or I have an x and I'm multiplying that by -1. So I'm going to have a -x there. And I have a +2 and I'm multiplying it by that -1. So I'm actually going to have a -1. And that will all be over 6, because really we could argue this x plus 2 is over 1. So we're multiplying numerators and multiplying our denominators together. And that gives me 7 over 3. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of my denominators again, and my common factor now will be 6, because both 3 and 6 go into 6 evenly. So if I have 6 multiplied by 3, I'm going to have a +6 multiplied by -x, -1 over 6 is equal to 6 multiplied by 7 over 3. So the 6's cancel out, and our 3 gets canceled out. 3 goes into 3 once, and it goes into 6 twice. So now I'm just going to erase our top equation here, if I can. It seems like I can't, so I'll move to a different slide. Okay, and so now what I actually have is, when we multiply all of this out, I should have 18 minus x minus 2 is equal to 14. And so now it's just a question of combining like terms. So I'll keep the -x on this side, and I'll move everything else over. Okay, so -x is equal to -4 plus 2, so -x is equal to -2. So again, when you have a negative sign left with your letter, you should assume that this is a -1x, and then you need to bring over that -1 to the other side. So it becomes x is equal to -2 divided by -1, so x is equal to +2.